Hello everyone, welcome to another Narc Survivor live video. Different bit of scenery today. I'm up in the mountains, as you can see. I'm about 3,500 meters above sea level. Somehow managed to get a signal. I've never actually been this high before. Before this, I think it was just 1,500 meters in Sri Lanka. Now you're seeing 3,500 meters above sea level. As you can see, the clouds are quite far down from you. Took a bit of a while to drive up here. I didn't hike. I don't typically hike to high points like this. Normally the most I do is about 500 meters. But yes, in this one we're going to talk about what you need to do if you want the narcissist to come back. Nice little view here. You're watching this because you want the narcissist to come back. And I can understand. I mean, you're looking at it like there's something there, they have something to give, something of value to bring to you, or maybe some wonderful, magical side to their personality that they haven't shown you, or even if it's just the false character that they displayed in the beginning. You want to see some more of that? I get it, I understand. But my personal advice is definitely to not bring the narcissist back in. I mean, I've said it before, it's a false character. It's based on what they've seen from their exes. They tailor-made the character for them. Or it's tailor-made for you, just reflects back your own qualities and virtues. And that's what their character is based on. Who they actually are is just a void. It's characterized by an absence rather than a presence of distinguishing features. As you can probably see, I can barely even talk right now because it's very cold. As you probably know, I've been in much colder temperatures than this. Minus 16 degrees in South Korea. I think it's about 5 degrees Celsius here right now. I'm just not used to it. I'm not used to it at all. Just look at my hands, frozen. I am absolutely frozen. I don't know, it's very rare you see the big boy Narc Survivor like this, shivering. Such a vulnerable position. Ooh. I will admit it caught me off guard. I've got two massive jackets on right now. I am absolutely freezing. I really am. Ooh. So cold. But yeah, I understand. Some of you want the narcissist back. But here's the truth, the only time you can ever really want them back, let me just position the phone right. Not really prepared properly, I know it's quite unprofessional of me. But yeah, the only reason you would ever want a narcissist back is if you believe in the illusion, the lies, the false character. That's all that is. Once you know and you accept it's fake, it's not real, once you really understand that, and you've witnessed the void, you've seen it in their eyes, when you cause that narcissistic injury, once you see that and you know it, there's really no going back after that. You only want them back because you've decided to take the blue pill again. You've decided to re-enter the matrix. You may be experiencing loneliness, anxiety, depression, and you're thinking that they're going to solve it for you with a false character. And yeah, I will say that sometimes fantasy, it can help a lot. It really can. It can completely change your mental states. It can make you more motivated. It can help you to get stuff done. But that's more if it's a fantasy on your own where it doesn't involve another person. When it's a shared fantasy, then you're dependent on the other person to fulfill that and to uphold themselves to your expectations or to whatever expectations they've given to you. So that can pose a serious problem, and it can really affect you and bring you down because they can take it away at any moment. So yes, by all means, use fantasy. It can be very powerful. It's an excellent tool. It's actually very good for healing as well. With the narcissist, they pull you into it, and then it's hard to know the difference between fantasy and reality. So I don't recommend going into that. I would be very careful with it. Yes, I'm actually in a car as well, as you probably noticed. 3,500 meters above sea level. Still finding it a bit difficult to speak because my face is completely frozen. My phone says that it's 5 degrees Celsius outside. I'm finding that quite hard to believe. It really feels like it's sub-zero. But there's actually no ice on the road. So who knows? Just had to check the map there to see where I'm going. Driving up a bit more. This phone holder is absolutely useless. It keeps moving around. But yeah, I'm in Taiwan right now. The sun is setting. Honestly, if you take the narcissist back in, just look back at your time with them already. I mean, you've already given them so many chances. What did you get out of it? How much did you lose? I mean, sometimes you get little things out of it. Make a list. Write down what you got out of it, and then write another list of what you lost. And actually, you can write another 2 lists as well. Write a list of everything you gave to them, and then another list of everything that they gave to you. Does it help? If you're dealing with a narcissist or someone who's highly not happen, that's all they're going to do. They're just going to take value away from you and your life at the end. Just want to stop the car here. 3,000 meters elevation. probably put in over here so I don't block the road. But I do like let's get back out of the car again. Okay, this is it now. I was wrong. Now it's 3,000 meters above sea level. It's official. Narc Survivor has never been this high before. Yeah, this is it. Narc Survivor has never been 3,000 meters elevation before. And I probably never would have made it if there wasn't a road. As you know, I don't like hiking too high. We're gonna go up here now, see where this goes. Have a look at this. The sun is setting. Gotta record it so I can watch it back. Let's have another look over here. Sunset. You know, this is what you got to do though when you're thinking you want the narcissist back. You got to think, what is the motivation? What's the incentive behind it? Why do you want them back? What's it going to do for you? You think it's going to make you happy, but over time it's just going to make things worse. It really is. Whatever feeling, whatever experience you have with an narcissist in the beginning, over time you're going to pay for that. It's going to affect you. And it's not going to affect them because they're just going to run away. It's going to be you who's left to pay the price. Yeah, it's going to be you who's left to pay the price after all of it. Whenever you get involved with the narcissist, I mean, it's always going to be you. If you're the empath, you're the one who's going to be giving value away, and all they're going to be doing is taking it. To find, I mean, narcissists, contrary to what a lot of people believe, they actually don't typically get into relationships with empaths. Usually goes as they just come around, they use you, maybe for money, a place to stay, not even for sexual purposes, as those of you who are empaths will already know. When it comes to sex, narcissists, they want other narcissists, especially those that are grandiose. They want somatic narcissists. They tend to be around their own kind. That's what they prefer. So when you want to the narcissist back, they're not going to come back into a relationship with you. It's never going to be a relationship in the way that you think. And yet when you see them leave, they move on. They run off to a grandiose narcissist or a somatic, whoever it may be, and it looks like they're living their best lives. Yeah, they're very good at portraying the illusion. Narcissists, they can do that very well. But when it comes to a narcissist and an empath, it's very difficult for them to do that then. Because empaths are not good at pretending. We don't really want to uphold a false appearance to get supply from other people. That doesn't interest. Yeah, even when it looks like they've moved on and they found someone else, they haven't. It's just two narcissists manipulating each other. And then at the same time, they're manipulating you as well. Because they have to. Why do you think they always triangulate the empath? They always triangulate the empath with their new supply. Because they can't get supply from the new supply. The new supply is the narcissist. It's just another void. So of course they've got to keep you involved. They're going to keep you in the loop. That's just how it works. Of course, a lot of people don't talk about this, so many people don't know it. But that's what that is. When it looks like they've moved on, they're having a great time without you. It's just two narcissists together. And they're both targeting you. You are pretty much both of their supply. You become a supply rather for two narcissists. You don't become a narcissist, of course, you remain an empath for life. That's just how it is. A narcissist, they remain narcissists for life as well. There is no cure. Over 3,000 meters. Trying to take you guys to the top. At the same time, while we're talking about this, the sun is setting, the moon is out. It's just a bad idea, it really is. To bring a narcissist back into your life. I mean, you've just got to look back at all of the problems they caused already. It's just no good. And even then, you want to bring them back. Why? So that you can be everything they said you're not. So that you can endlessly try to make them happy. At some point, you just got to stop and think, what am I getting out of this? What is this person doing for me? Because I know as an empath myself, it's very rare that we think that way. They point the finger at us, they blame us, they make us feel like we're nothing, and then we self-loathe. And then the cycle starts all over again. We just got to give them more and more. And they're just completely draining us out. I'm driving right through the middle of these mountains here. I don't really know where I'm going. I think I'm going somewhere. I'm sure we will see soon enough. Don't even know where I am. I'm somewhere. I'm just kind of here. Seen some really nice views. I don't want to stop. I feel there's going to be something better. Nice little scenic route. (3,200 meters above sea level. Somehow got some level of signal. How, I don't even know. It's a nice road. On top of the world, yeah, that's right. John Tracy. We're all on top of the world together. Together forever. The sun is setting. It's gonna get dark soon and it's gonna get very cold. Of course, at this height. It may reach sub-zero temperatures, it may not, who knows. This is the first time I've ever been here, so I don't know. Don't know if anyone's still here. I know I cut off for a while. Got the sun setting down, the moon is out. Looks like we still got some people here. 3,200 meters in the mountains. Yeah, those of you, if you're really thinking you want to give it another try, you want the narcissist back in your life, all you really have to do is stop being an active presence in their life. Stop always being there for them. Stop constantly calling them, texting them, or answering their phone calls, responding to their texts. As long as you're doing that, they know that they've got you, you're not going anywhere. They know you're under their control. They've got you as their supply. So then they can go and run off and do whatever they want with someone else. and they're not going to worry about you. So this is what you have to do. Just focus your time and attention on yourself and your own life, instead of constantly worrying about what they're doing and who they're with. But you know, it's difficult at times. I've been through that as well. My advice, of course, is not to bring the narcissist back into your life. In my opinion, that is the worst thing that you can do. It's only because you want the false character back. You want the shared fantasy. Because I get it. It feels good in the beginning. You feel like you've met the one, you've met your soulmate. It's this fantasy. And in the beginning, it felt good. Or at least you think it felt good. It's kind of like drinking alcohol. It's not real happiness, it's fake. If you want to experience real happiness and you want to get out of that pathological loneliness, you just got to take some time to yourself. Be out in nature, go for a walk, because that's where you're going to find it. You're not going to find it chasing after a narcissist. They have no capacity even for a self of their own. Forget about for you. Of course, that's why we all find my videos. Or rather, you all. That's why you all find my videos. Because in your life there is an absence, there's something missing. And what you're really seeking, it's what you were seeking all along. Just look back, remember the beginning, what they portrayed to you. Those of you may have experienced multiple narcissists, it's the same thing every time. They portray themselves to be an empath. That's why you wanted to be with them. That's who their false character is. Because it's this natural attraction. Empaths are naturally attracted to each other. We are not attracted to narcissists. We were attracted to the false character. So that's what you really need. That's what you should be looking for. Someone who is more like yourself. Don't bring the narcissist back in. They are not an empath. What you really want is an empath. That's really it. That's why you're watching this video right now. That's how you found my community. Because as an empath myself, you're attracted to my energy. It makes you feel good, naturally. A narcissist, they're just going to use it. And then they run off, they go back to where they belong. As I've said before, I've likened to it like a mouse that crawls out of the hole in the wall, grabs the cheese, and then goes back into the hole where it belongs. These narcissists, they know where they belong. And you need to know where you belong. You belong with us. The people in our community other empaths. You do not belong around narcissistic people who will only use and exploit you. You deserve so much better than that. And if you still want the narcissist back, it's because you haven't realized that yet. And right now I'm shivering. It's so cold. But I knew I just had to put this message out there tonight. For those of you who need it. I might just take a few more pictures here. And then I'm going to get back in the car. Go to my Airbnb where I'm staying. Relax. Information for you. To get you to where you need to be. To where you should be. And if you like to give something back, you can give this video a thumbs up down below. It will help to support our community. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section as well. And as always, I will talk to you in another video very soon.